Welcome to the stunning island of Mallorca, where world-class golf meets pure inspiration. This is the 2025 G4D Tour Series Finale, the ultimate stage for the game's most talented golfers with disabilities. Over the course of the season, these incredible athletes have showcased skill, resilience and determination, competing across the globe from Abu Dhabi to Wentworth. And now it all comes down to this, the final challenge. Only the best of the best have earned their place here in Mallorca, each with their own story, each driven by a shared passion for the game. The fairways are ready, the sun is shining, and the season's biggest moment has arrived. It's the fourth year of the G4D Tour Series Finale, having previously been staged in Dubai. Last year, Australian Stephen Alderson won in the net category, with Kit Popert claiming the spoils in the gross. For this season's G4D season finale, 10 players will compete for both the gross and net trophy, 6 players in the gross category, and 4 in the net. So it's time to meet the players. Brendan Lawler was born with a rare bone disorder called Ellis van Creveld syndrome. He's been one of the most successful players ever since the G4D Tour began. Twice a winner of the flagship G4D Open and a former champion of this very event.
The course looks amazing. We've played it a few times this week already and it's just stunning. Greens are fast. Very tree line, it's quite tight. It's hard to know how the scoring's going to be this week, but it's a special place.
Making his G4D debut in Mallorca was Canadian Kelly Masson, who would be taking part in the net category.
This is a great opportunity for me and for all the players here this week. It's a great thing for me. Like, I'm Northern Alberta, Canada. I get to fly over to Spain and golf for 4 days. Like, this is awesome. It's a dream come true.
The only female golfer teeing up at the Tour Finale was Daphne van Houten from the Netherlands. The best female player in the world.
It's good for the growth of the game that so many people see us. And now there are also different phases, like with the net, which can only grow the game more because it makes it a bigger venue with also net players here, different players here, which can only do good in my eyes.
Newcomer to the tour this year is South African Daniel Slabbert, a winner at the Betfred Masters back in August.
Night and day. Some days are hot, some days are cold. Overall, 2025 experience was great. This place is gorgeous. Golf course is in great nick. Tough, but it's just absolutely amazing here.
England's Mike Brown only took up golf after his leg was amputated in 2013. He's been a mainstay and a familiar face on the G4D Tour.
I mean, it's amazing to be part of now the hotel planner, final the Rolex here. It's just like a very, very special moment in a golfer's career for us anyway. Just to be part of it and be allowed to be, a professional elite player for the week is just pretty special. So yeah, anyone coming into disability golf, this is where you want to try and aim for. And I mean, everyone's so nice and so welcoming. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Lachlan Wood from Australia had over 30 surgeries on his leg after a car accident. He was a runner-up in this event a year ago and has enjoyed another consistent year on the course.
It's been steady. I came second in both of the G4D majors. I came second at the BMW and third at the Irish. I don't think I finished outside third all year, so it's been pretty steady.
Ireland's Mark Cloherty is competing in the net category and was looking to add this title to his previous win at the FedEx Open de France.
I'm still pinching myself to believe that I'm actually here at the grand final. Winning in France, I still haven't got over that yet, and still trying to sink in, and then you're coming to something what I would say is the pinnacle of disabled golf. So just to be here is an absolute honour.
Issa Nlareb has an incredible story, which we'll hear later. He was one of Africa's rising stars back in 2018, picking up regional and national events, including the Senegal Open.
I would say I was very exciting, first of all, to be qualified myself because I'm coming out of 9th position in the world ranking. Everything this week in Mallorca is not my first time to come in Mallorca, but in this golf course it's my first time. It's so beautiful, different between everything. So this event for me is a very big event. It's very important for me.
And above the knee amputee, Marjan Gavez's form has seen him rise up the net world rankings for golfers with disabilities to earn his place in the G4D Tour Series Finale.
I am very proud. I'm this part of this Edgar Tour and this tournament. Enjoyed in this community with new friends and satisfaction. I'm part of Edgar Tour.
And world number 1, Kit Popert, who has a form of cerebral palsy. He struggled with injury this season, but still picked up wins at the Irish Open and BMW PGA Championship at Wentworth.
I had surgery in January and it took till June for it to even be okay standing up and walking, and it was only going to take 12 weeks. Fast forward to Wentworth, I shot 9 under there, which is better than I did like the year before, so I think I'm just really appreciative of the chance I've been given. Incredible, I more mean just how I feel, like it's just nice to be back.
Club de Golf Alcanada plays host to both the G4D players as well as the Hotel Planner Tour's Rolex Grand Final played during the same week, something that adds to the challenge for all of the players here in Spain.
The opportunity to play inside the event was a huge step. And these players don't want to be showcased. That's not what they want to do. They want to compete, and they want to compete at the high standard, and they work equally as hard as any other performance golfer that I work with. So they deserve everything that's given to them. They want to play in the same course. Ideally, this is great this week that we're in the field, in the playing days, ahead of play, playing the same course. Admittedly, the course is a little short. However, it's still super challenging. The greens are still set up for the Hotel Planner Tour guys who are playing. These are the top guys of that tour, and so they love to be tested, but they love the challenge. They're golfers at the end of the day, and they're very good golfers, and they may have been born with congenital function differences, or they may have acquired those functional differences, but they get around it. And I think the challenge is making it more difficult for them to get around it. The more they love it, the more they love it. And this course for me is a really good test of that. It requires a lot of skill, a lot of good decision making, but certainly a great challenge for all of the functions that we're seeing in this week's field.
Every player in the lineup this week has a story to tell, and a relatively new name to the G4D Tour who's making his debut in this event is Issa Nlareb. Issa was playing in Egypt on the Alps Tour in 2018 when he was struck down with meningitis. 5 days in a coma resulted in the amputation of both legs and all fingers removed from his left hand. But that hasn't stopped him from playing the game he loves.
This year on the golf course is amazing because first of all, golf saved my life. So every time I feel in the golf course, I feel like a fish in the water. So I have 3 lives. Out of that 3 lives, I think the best is the one I live now. So before I was playing the 3rd division, I was number 1 in Africa with my both leg and my fingers. I was good. I was very good because I train, I get classing, and I change my swing, everything. And after I fell sick, I went back in Egypt in 2021, and I make the cut with the valid players. I was like, I don't have anything. So nothing changed. While golf is amazing because in my brain, I can't tell you the difference between Issa in 2018 and Issa in 2025.
Issa's unique grip and swing is down to one of his 3 daughters who came up with the solution to get Issa back playing to the levels he is today.
This is his technology strap for my daughter, 5-year-old Malika, where I used to strap my leg when I'm in my wheelchair. And she bring out and she said, Dad, you can strap it and tie your hand with your club and swing back. And it was amazing because I just used to buy the glove, get my hand in, and get 3 feet of strapping. Yeah. And I put like this. And I will bring my grip, yeah, put it on my left feet and try to strap, yeah. I tried before playing without strap, like the 2 months after my operation, I can hit the ball 50 meters, but I can go that far. I can go over that. I was playing with my mom beat me in the long drive. And I was like, okay, I stopped golf, I can't golf anymore because my best distance is 50 meters. Okay. Do this. A lot of rotation. I have a problem issue here because this part of my knee is more sensibility because he moved. So I have a big wound here, but I know it's nothing because I'm playing golf. It was another sport I was saying, oh, leave it. Yeah, take a rest. No. But when I'm in front of my ball, if I don't tell you, you would not imagine these guys have something. Was saying, let's come out, show people. It's your body, you will not change. You don't have any chance again. There's not one part of my field will grow up again. It's finished. So if I don't play my best life today, I will not play it tomorrow. So guys, don't stay in your house, say, I'm disabled, my place into the house, I enjoy TV, I look, I do this, and I will dead. No, you will see different things, you will see different people that will give you power to move forward. If you stay in your house, nothing will happen. So that was my message. It's where every time, even I travel, even I'm wearing shirt, and I'm happy. I'm happy to show my disabled. It's my body. Nothing will change again. I already lost. It's lost, it's finished. It will not come back. My kids, they like, because they know when dad is happy, they are happy. And they see me in my darkness time, and they was like, what we can do for that? And they try to give me what I need, happiness. And when I'm saying I'm going to play golf, they are happy. There's nothing, even I travel a lot, but they are happy because they know I'm doing my best. They will call me, I will call them, and everything is okay. They accept, they are small, but they will ask, they accept this. Yeah. And it's given me a lot of power. Yeah.
If they're happy, you're happy.
If they're happy, I'm happy.
If you're happy, they're happy.
A remarkable man for sure, and just one of the many inspiring stories that epitomises what the G4D Tour is all about. Early on Friday morning and day 2 of the G4D Tour Series Finale at Club de Golf Falconada in Mallorca, where 10 of the best golfers with disabilities were competing in both the net and gross categories. Teeing off first was Kelly Masson, a leg amputee player from Canada competing in the net category. Masson was making his G4D Tour debut here in Spain, thanks to being the top-ranked player in his category.
No, I was 30 years old. I'm living in northern Alberta. I had 2 kids already, and I don't know if it was from other activities of playing hockey or skidooing. I started to get a little pain below my right knee, and it took a couple months for me to finally actually go into the doctor besides anything with pain meds. And got some blood work done, and I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, bone cancer. We did 4 months of chemotherapy before they tried to operate, and they tried to save my leg for 4 months. We did some major surgeries, or artificial knee replacements, all that. And then after 4 months, my doctor said we need to get on with life. So they decided, it was February 28th, 2009, they took my leg off. it took me a while. Like, I was learning to walk, spent time with my kids. I didn't actually get back into golf until 2010. Finally had a couple guys bug me like, hey, you need to get back out golfing again, considering I basically stopped doing anything else. I'd stopped playing hockey and everything like that, and obviously why. And so in 2010, I got back into the game again, and your drive to compete is always still there. Like, we've all done some major things in our life that have knocked us back, but we all get back out and like, no, I can still do this. I get better. Like, I got worse at this side of my game, but I got to get better at this side of my game, right? Like, but the biggest part of your game is always going to be the 6 inches between your ears. So that's the hardest part of it is, right? When I got invited, like, there was, besides telling my wife first, it was, I got buddies in different provinces that I amputee golf with or ability golf with, and they were the first guys to know besides my wife. It wasn't the guys I golf with at home. It was, hey, like, I got invited to this, we're going to this, like, and it was, and they're texting me all the time, like, come on, man, you can do it, just have fun, be yourself, and go play good golf. It's great. And that's the best part about it, right? Like, you can, it's a brotherhood, I guess you can call it, right? Like, there's always guys that are always able to talk with and run things off of and talk and do and visit and whatever, right? Oh, it's good.
Another powerful story and a great addition to the G4D Tour. Kelly shot a day 2 82, a 5-shot improvement on his opening day score. The G4D Tour Series Finale, second round, took place on Friday morning ahead of the Hotel Planner Tour's Rolex Grand Final players. Issa Nlareb and Kit Popert would be the final group off. And joining me to take a look at the Day 2 highlights, it's a welcome to 2-time DP World Tour winner, Anthony Wall.
Thanks, Andy. A beautiful undulating golf course. Unusual, Brendan Lawler. Such a great character, early 79, first round. Nice shot there into the first.
This is Lachlan Wood on the 4th tee, his first round of 77. Put so much time and effort into the game, and look at that for a tee shot. Great tee shot here at the par 3 4th on day 2. One of 3 birdies in a 74 for Wood to end the day on 7 over par.
Third shot into the first for Daniel Nlareb. He's completing in the net category. So a lovely opening birdie. Bit of dew out there early on. Makes difficult conditions.
Kit Popert for par on the first. Opening 69 on Thursday to take control of this event. But a tougher start for him on this Friday out in +2 for his round.
Yeah, he continues to impress, doesn't he? Now, what an incredible story. Issa. This round of 75, I have to say, a good score. Really good score. Tee shot into 6, just under the hole. So inspiring to see.
We'll move back to the 4th tee, Daphne van Houten, who has scoliosis, a curvature of the spine, the best female player in the world. And this great tee shot on the par 3, set up another birdie, opened up with rounds of 77 and 78.
Quick, slopey greens. Hard to keep Brendan Lawler down. Second shot into 18, as I mentioned, a 79 to start the week. But comes back nicely with a level par 72. That's more like it, Brendan.
One of the big characters, isn't he, Brendan Lawler? Got married this summer. Up ahead to Kit Popert. Continuing to show his class. This was his 3rd birdie of the day. What an absolute peach at number 12.
Yeah, good golf being played. A lot of guys getting it in there tight, giving themselves good birdie chances. It's playing alongside Popert, possibly feeling the pressure, but really constant, like you said, Andy, showing his class also. Great shot in there inside 8 feet.
It's good to see some new faces, some new swings on the G4D. This is Daniel Nlareb in the net category on the 18th. Another fine approach to the closing hole. He wouldn't actually make that birdie putt, but a comfortable par would see him end the day with a 4-shot lead in the net category. over his nearest challenger, Mark Cloherty. In goes that par. And a good week for the South African.
A finished bogey for Kip Pobert. Always the man to beat. Slightly untidy finish, but still a mightily impressive 75. Continues march on.
So a look at the leaderboard heading into the third and final round, and Popert held a commanding 7-shot lead. He's going to prove incredibly tough to beat. In the net competition, Daniel Slabert was in control, and looking forward to the final day ahead of him.
For tomorrow, preparation for me is just going to be trying to do exactly the same thing. Try and hit good tee shots, give myself birdie opportunities, try and make a lot of pars as well. So if you give yourself a lot of birdie opportunities, pars are a bit easier. Obviously, if you hit it in the wrong place here on the greens, you might look at a 30 putt very quickly. And winning it would be absolutely fantastic, especially in where we are now in Spain and this venue. So it's going to be absolutely amazing to win it.
It would be amazing. I mean, I think I would have, for the disabled events I've done, I haven't lost. And considering the start I've had to the year, I didn't think I'd make it to the US Adaptive and shot the lights up there. I genuinely didn't know what was going to happen. So, yeah, I always try and overachieve, and I've been very fortunate. My foot's really started to get better. So I'd love to win here, and I'm excited for the challenge tomorrow. And as I say, just going to focus on trying to get it under par and just shoot as low as I can, and yeah.
Another beautiful morning greeted us on Saturday at Club de Golf Alcanada, and the final day of the G4D Tour Series Finale. Just one round to go, and Kip Popert in the gross and Daniel Slabert in the net, with the men in pole position.
It is indeed a fine venue. Marge and Gavez, long birdie chance at the second. Just the perfect pace, drops in the front. What a great start.
Kelly Masson of Canada, he's travelled a long way to be here. This is his second shot on the third hole of this final round. Look at that, smack bang in the centre of the green, giving himself a birdie opportunity.
As they should be, the pins are quite tight. Final round, Slabert across the slope for a par at 5. Makes it, beautifully done.
Issa Nlareb, originally from Cameroon, now represents France. Nice little chip from off the green, maybe just running away slightly.
Yeah, a little bit of work to be done. Brown up the hill, a little bit of left to right in this for his birdie. Oh! Drops. Smiles all round.
Van Houten, second on the second. Ball above her feet. Bringing that round nicely, right on line, look at that.
Yeah, very well judged, has to be said. Now, third shot for Wood from below the level. Popping it up, using the slope. And once more, nicely judged. A little bit of work left to do, but well done.
Brendan Lawler again, ball above his feet. He would be looking to make a charge in this final round and get close to Kip Popert. Just lost control of that one slightly into the light rough, just past the fringe. But he's enjoying himself anyway, as ever, Brendan Lawler.
Yeah, absolutely. Firm bounce, wasn't it, Popert? Shot into one, down the slope. Looking for a fast start, got it beautifully pin high over the ridge. That's very well done to a tight flag. Demanding opening hole.
So a check on things early in this final round. Kip Popert still with that huge lead. He'll be looking to get under par for the tournament, I'm sure, as we rejoin Brendan Lawler.
Yeah, trying to draw this one in, just if he can. Second shot into the third. He's 8 over par, so he'll be looking to finish off the week with certainly an under par day, and that'll give him a good chance up the hill.
In addition to all his G4D success this year, Kip Popert won the US Adaptive Open in the summer as well. But he's left that one short. Uncharacteristic mistake from Popert.
Yeah, you can sort of hear the greens expecting it to bounce, just didn't really do so. Van Houten, 4th tee. Well, number 1. That'll stay with you for a long time, using the slopes beautifully. Leaving herself a difficult putt, but it's getting closer. Yeah.
Kit Popert then has left himself this long putt for par. With an 8-shot cushion, he can afford 1 or 2 mistakes. He's given that a good go though, hasn't he? Just slides on by. Even though he's got more than one hand on this trophy, he'll still be irritated by dropping shots. Will Popert.
Yeah, it was a good effort though, wasn't it? Almost the perfect pace, using the slope so well. Par putt for Wood. And these greens are good, they're fast and judged to perfection. Steely competitor. Got the concentration. There's Van Houten's mum, Monique, father on the bag.
Yeah, watching on as Van Houten, yes, finishes off nicely. She'll remember that hole for a while. Great tee shot and completes the job.
15 feet or so for Brendan Lawler. A little bit up the hill, maybe just right to left a fraction. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. A good birdie indeed.
The comeback is on, Anthony.
So the dream is alive.
Always seems to be Popert and Lawler going head-to-head. Lachlan Wood in the mix too. Popert's 7-shot overnight lead had been cut to 6. And in the net competition, Daniel Slabbert had extended his lead over Irishman Mark Cloherty.
What does golf mean to you?
It gives me a focus. Somebody with PTSD, they need that focus. So having a tournament coming up, have that focus short term. The long term goals obviously to become better, do well, try and get into G4D Tour events, and then get to events like this one, the grand final. So it's just a massive part of my life now.
What's the best thing about being on the G4D Tour?
I think it's getting to meet like-minded people that have had some sort of trauma in their life or an illness, and then getting to test yourself against some of the best disabled golfers in the world, and not even disabled, some of the best golfers in the world.
How does it feel to be able to inspire others?
It's a big thing for me. I had a community around me when I competed in the Invictus Games in 2022, with a team around me. Got a bit lost, and now I've found a new sort of group that I'm really happy to be part of.
Good to see Mark Cloherty out there. He talks about trauma, former Iraq war veteran, but he's also overcome testicular cancer as well as Cloherty. This is 3rd shot on the 9th, and almost a special moment there for the man who's based in Northern Ireland. Happy with that one.
Yeah, so many amazing stories, aren't they? Birdie putt at 9 for Slabbert. Across the slope. Is it going to get there? Pretty much does. Beautifully judged.
Let's join Australian Lachlan Wood. I've seen him play a number of times now, and he practices religiously, this guy. 2nd shot on the 5th. The practice coming to fruition. That led to a birdie on hole number 5, and we go up ahead to the 6th, and this is another birdie putt. In it goes for Lachlan Wood, and emerging as the strongest challenger to Kit Popert today. If anybody is going to beat the Englishman, it will be Wood.
Just needs to play his own game. Tee shot at the 6th for Kit Popert, really, and limit the mistakes. Shots like that are only going to improve his chances. That should feed back a little more. That's the perfect miss. Long par 3.
Sad news, unfortunately, there in the middle of the leaderboard. Mike Brown had to retire because of an ongoing wrist injury. Popert's lead was now down to 5 shots over Lachlan Wood, with Brendan Lawler just behind.
How important is golf to you?
I love golf, I like playing golf, but I live a really nice life outside of golf too, and I don't think golf's my identity. Like, I have a lovely family, and yeah, I do like golf. It's great. It can anger you sometimes, it can be good sometimes, and
I count myself lucky I get to do it for my full-time job.
How does it feel to be able to inspire others?
Yeah, it's great. Like we've done a lot to grow the game the last couple of years. It's nice to be a part of it. It's nice to go back to Ireland and see the young kids and people with disabilities taking up the game because of what you're doing, and I think that's the biggest impact we have. We need to get more eyes on our sport, get more people watching it.
Do you like being a role model?
I didn't have it when I was young. I didn't have a role model with the same disability I had, so for kids to text me, and even their mothers and fathers to text me on Instagram, to know a path that their kids can take, that they're going to live quite a normal life, is they can take a lot of pressure off themselves then.
Lovely to see Brendan's thoughts. He does a bit of commentary. The DP World Tour, as he says, he just loves the game. Such a bubbly character. Second shot into 8. That's going to be a difficult up and down from there, but he's battling for that second place, really.
Popert alongside, also on the 8th, second shot. 1 over par, and as I say, he'll be determined to finish the tournament under par, I'm sure, and that will help. Another cracker from the world #1.
Yeah, you can see the determination in his golf, Popert, really, very much so. Now, we're trying to really have a good back 9 and just ask the question, really. Second shot into 10. Shortest par 4, and draws that one back under the hole. Good shot.
Van Houten of the Netherlands. Second shot on the 10th hole. Right in the mix on the leaderboard. Pitched close to the hole, just run on a bit, but that's another solid shot. Very consistent player.
Yeah, we saw that second shot of Brendan up and over the slope. Yeah, very, very good. Very good indeed from Brendan Lawler.
Can Van Houten make the birdie? Tracking nicely.
Yeah.
Right into the centre of the hole. And Van Houten here with a chance to beat the likes of Brendan Lawler and maybe 1 or 2 of the men, which I'm sure she would be pleased about.
Absolutely. This is tricky after a good wedge. Yeah. For Lachlan Wood, but not a problem. Not a problem. Easy birdie.
And Popert maybe a bit over the top to say steadying the ship, but this for a birdie, not quite. Still a huge lead. It would take some kind of disaster out there on the back 9 for Popert to let this tournament slip away. So another check on the leaderboard. Popert's lead now down to 4. Lachlan Wood doing his best to make this a contest. Van Houten right in the centre of things as well. And another beautiful day in Mallorca. Welcome back to the final day of the G4D Tour Series Finale from Club de Golf Alcanada in Mallorca, where 10 of the best players with disabilities are competing for titles in gross and net categories. And in the net competition, here is Cloherty of Ireland, his 3rd shot on the 12th. Well judged, very well judged.
Yeah, nicely judged, as you say. Leading that competition, heading into the back 9, 6-shot lead. Slabbert, second shot up the hill at 12. Difficult couple of putts there across the slope. But divot back, good to see. Another one. Down, up, over at 15, but it is for a birdie. Yeah, perfect. Couldn't ask for any more.
Lawler, second on the 10th hole. Check on that. That has worked perfectly for the Irishman.
Yeah, he does get some spin, doesn't he, Brendan? Issa, second shot at that 12th as well. Coming out of the rough, so releasing a little bit more across the slope. 6 feet or so left.
Daphne Van Houten, winner of the G4D Open again earlier this year at Woburn, will be moving to Celtic Manor for that tournament next year. And Van Houten, that was her second on the 12th.
Well, we've seen a few long ones going This at 14 for Lachlan Wood. Trying to add some pressure. Oh, beautifully done. It's not over yet, Kip Popert. Lachlan Wood's trying his best.
How important a role has golf played in your life?
Very important. You know, I've played it ever since I was, 11 or 12. I got into it quite, well, I was kind of late at that age, really, compared to my other mates that are professionals now. But ever since then, it's sort of been a staple part of my life. You know, it's been my go-to when things were tough. When it was tough at home, golf was my place to go and get some peace and quiet, and it still is. I've just spent all my days at the golf course.
What's the best thing about life on the G4D Tour?
I guess you get to travel a lot. You get to compete on the same courses as the DP World Tour players and the Challenge Tour players, so it's great for experience and great to sort of learn how they sort of survive and make their living. So you get to learn a lot from them. You get access to where you wouldn't normally get access.
What does it mean to you to be a part of the G4D community?
It means a lot. It's a place you feel like you belong somewhere. Everyone here that's been through something, whether they're born with it or they had an accident. So we all get along on that. And then there's a lot of fans now that are coming out with disabilities that have really looking up to a lot of the players and coming out and supporting us at events. So it's starting to grow, massively around the world, and there's a lot of people who are looking forward to playing on the G4D Tour in the future. So hopefully it expands to cater for everyone.
Well, there have been plenty of great Australian golfers over the years, and Lachlan Wood trying to put his name right in amongst them. As we see Kip Popert chip from just off the green on the 12th hole. That was his third shot, which means this is for par. Absolutely nerveless from the Englishman, because he'll know that Lachlan Wood has been breathing down his neck. Popert 1 bogey and 13 pars for his final round so far. Lachlan Wood 3 under for the day.
Yes, it's quite interesting, isn't it? For the net competition, it's pretty much all over. Some beautiful golf, birdie chance for Slabbert at the last. He will be the winner, there's no doubt about that.
Back into the gross competition, and Brendan Lawler from out of the bunker. It's not been his week in terms of winning the tournament. That one is going to roll agonisingly back down towards him.
Yeah, hardest shot in golf though, never easy, especially with a slope ahead. Not very easy. Nasty bit of grass around the green, so it's going to release up that slope for Popert. He's done well, he's got it past the hole, which I think was key there. Limiting the errors.
This is a bogey putt on the last hole of the week for Mark Cloherty. He'll hope it's his last shot, and it is. A really positive week for Cloherty, but it's not going to be his title.
Like them all, and never going to give up, and Brendan Lawler's in that category. Birdie chance at 15 for the up and down out of the bunker. Misjudges that, comes up well short.
So Daniel Slabbert of South Africa, a par putt. Doesn't get that one, but he is going to be the winner of the net category here in Mallorca. And a name to watch over the next few years, Daniel Slabbert. Nice bit of sportsmanship and a handshake at the end. Great camaraderie right across this tournament.
Yeah, good golf, has to be said. Popert for that birdie. Yeah, back to level par. He does want to finish under par. We know that about him. So determined.
Yeah, the clenched fist from Kip Popert, a timely birdie. Now a 5-shot lead again coming to the closing stages. A great showing from Lachlan Wood in second place, and Daphne Van Houten, who was just 2 over par for her final round.
What does golf mean to you?
It's been everything in my life, golf. I've been playing since I was 6. I did everything for golf since I was very young. Also, after my operation, it was one of the stuff that got me out of bed, practicing outside, get fresh air and recover much faster from the operation than than normally would, because normally it would take a year, and for me it took about 2 months to fully be back, and I think golf had a very big part in that.
How have you enjoyed playing here in Mallorca?
The best part here is the scenery, the conditions of the course, crowd that's clapping for you. It's just a different kind of experience than what we're used to, and that's quite amazing to experience what the tour pros can experience.
How does it feel to be an inspiration to others?
It makes me very proud and very happy, because that's one of the goals why I'm doing this. And I've spoke to some players or just females that have scoliosis, and I can guide them in their journey of scoliosis, and for me I'm very proud to be able to do that.
A great speaker and a great player, Daphne van Houten, figurehead for women's golf. Not quite finishing as she would have wanted on the last, but it's been a great week and a great day for the Dutch player.
Missed the fairway at the last. Issa, 5th place at the minute. Second shot. Yeah, does that well on the front of the green. Let it released up. Happy days. That's just fine there.
Well, fair play to Lachlan Wood here. Oh, that will annoy him. But he's made a good fist of it in this final round, trying to get as close to Kit Popert as he possibly could. That's been a great group to watch today. So there we have it. Kit Popert just needs to finish things off, and he'll want to be under par, I'm sure, for this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Lawler just drifted away a little bit on this final round, but has found the fairway and hopefully wedging this in close, which he does. He'll be still smiling, that's a certainty.
Come on then, finish with a flourish. Kit Popert from just off the fairway gives that a real chop. That's brilliant from there. Just drifting away slightly, but gives himself a birdie putt on the last.
Yeah, he's missed that in the perfect spot, really. Yeah, look, he still wants to finish. He knows he's going to win. He wants to finish under par, and fair play to him.
So Popert with a 6-shot lead, with maybe just one putt to come, but Brendan Lawler first. No, never struck that one. So not Brendan Lawler's day. He'll be sick of the sight of Kit Popert this year, Brendan Lawler. Won the G4D Open when Kit Popert was unable to play. They'll go head-to-head again, I'm sure, at Celtic Manor. Finishing up Brendan Lawler at 12 over par.
Yeah, time to contemplate. A couple of putts, really, ideally. This is to win. Oh, everything but that it's sinking in right now. The smallest of putts to win. Once more, Kit Popert.
Well, what a year he's had, Kit Popert. He just seems to be getting better and better and better, Anthony. And for any golfer, whether you're disabled or not, to go round 3 rounds here at 1 under par, he's so impressive, isn't he?
Well, he's the one to beat, isn't he? So there's always that bit of pressure on him. And yeah, under par, it's a proper golf course, a lot of undulations. It's set up really hard for the hotel planner guys. So the greens are quick, they're slopey, the pins are tight. It's all against him, and once more, he shows his class.
So look at the final leaderboard, an impressive and comprehensive win for Kit Popert in the gross, and a real moment to celebrate for South Africa's Daniel Slabbert in the nets.
It's amazing. If you check, you can see the tour players playing, it's cameras all over the show, people walking around, so it's like proper feeling of tournament golf. It's absolutely amazing. Coming down the stretch, Mark was playing good golf, so it got me worried, and I needed to pull up my socks and play a bit better golf. But I'm happy to get it done. So it's a great feeling.
It's been amazing. To play in the wind was good fun. I need to work on driver into wind. I was just toe hooking it the whole time, but apart from that, it's a good learning curve, and just extremely grateful to have this opportunity, and I want to just keep growing this side of the sport as much as I can, and yeah, I guess that's back-to-back now, so I'm pretty pleased with that, and 2 different locations.
And so the 2025 G4D season comes to an end. Congratulations to our final 2 winners, as well as to all of the players this season who continue to inspire with their dedication, spirit and talent they bring to every event.
Come join us.
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 Come join us.